Hey guys, my name is Sevenary, and welcome back to The Last Door Season 2. I was just on the end of the last episode, and the next one. Anyway, let's see what happens if we continue. I don't know. Is it going to start us in the next episode? Yes, I think it will. Alright, so welcome back to The Last Door Season 2, Episode 2 now. Previously on The Last Door. Look at our little recap going on there. What? Oh, I skipped it again, you fuck! There we go. Okay, let's not hit the skip button for once in our lives. It's the only button on the screen. Previously on The Last Door. Wakefield and Kaufman followed the only clue they had on DeWitt's location, the recipient of Anthony's disturbing letter, Alexander Dupree. Oh, that's how they figured it out. I'm such a fucking idiot. Wakefield visited the East Hill Asylum to gather some information on Dupree's past. Wakefield discovered that Dupree was the leader of a secret society known as the Playwright. Oh, the whole society is known as the Playwright. He learned that they practiced rituals with the goal of peering through the veil, the line that separates the common world from an outer void full of horrors. One of East Hill's patients turned out to be a member of the Playwright. Did they know that? I thought that was just speculation. But she escaped the asylum. Wakefield and Kaufman followed her to her hideout, a cabin in the mountains, when suddenly a big flock of birds appeared. Sorry, I touched my nose a lot. So that was birds. I thought it was like a locust or something. So that was a really simple recap. I must forget nothing. Yeah, and this is the orange bearded guy who may or may not have been Dupree. I don't think it was Dupree. Everything must be set. I just wandered around. I didn't click on anything. Okay, what is that? Where are we now? What the fuck? When the time comes. Oh, I grabbed a rope, and then... Where am I tying the rope to? And I am visited again. Oh, he pulled the beams in, somehow, and collapsed that. The game kitchen! Let's skip this part. So, neato. Alright, welcome back to the West. For a moment, the sky was dark. We heard the calls of 1,000 birds, but another sound rose above them. A sound I cannot describe, like a demon yelling. Yo, whoa, did she explode? What? What just happened in here? Where is Miss Kanha? We are too late. What is that? It looks like ashes. It is ashes! She exploded. What the what? What? Oh, I'm looking at the circle, that's what it is. Chalk. A circle drawn hastily. That's very nice for a hastily drawn circle. She thought it could prevent what she knew was about to happen. But she was wrong. Well, we just missed her, apparently. There's these. The windows are covered with wooden planks. It looks as if she was trying to keep someone from entering. Or something from getting out. Ah, I do not know what to make of all of this. I do. You want to enlighten the... You want to share with the class? Kaufman? Maybe? Yes? Whoa, okay. Coughing right in my face. That's awesome. Tea. Oh, that's lovely tea. I could use some tea right about now. Are you alright, Kaufman? It is nothing, mein Freund. Just a bit of a cold. Oh, yeah. Now, mein... Freund? I don't know. I think we should talk. This is German. In light of the events we have recently witnessed, the matter cannot be delayed any further. You must make an important decision. It is not yet too late to go back to our daily lives. If you do not want to continue, you must forget all about your patient, Jeremiah DeWitt. But I bet we're not gonna. You will have to keep to yourself everything you have learned about the mystery of his disappearance, and never talk about it ever again. Geez, this got dramatic. But should you wish to continue the search, you will need to accept the consequences, whatever they may be. Please do not take this decision lightly. The path ahead is not without peril. You know my answer already, Kaufman. I must know what happened to DeWitt. So be it then. As you may have already realized, this matter involving your patient transcends the limits of psychiatry as we know it, almost the psychiatry. We are not dealing with the effects of trauma or the demons of the subconscious, at least not in the terms we are used to. We are dealing with something old, something dark. A sinister truth that has been buried deep for generations. This man, Alexander Dupree, and his organization, I think they seek to uncover those secrets, and I fear they might have already. Miss Kanha's fate, whatever it was, must be related somehow, but my knowledge of this area is simply not sufficient. We must pay a visit to an old friend, another old friend, someone I never thought I would want to see again. The man who introduced me to the extended scientific field of the occult. My mentor, Professor Adam Wright. That's a very innocuous name for someone you'd have no interest in seeing again. Season 2, Episode 2, My Dearest Visitor. Welcome back to the game, everybody. 6 minutes in, apparently. There we go. Oh, I forgot about the top-down map. That's a gorgeous map. Wright Manor. Let's go, shall we? Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Red and blue. That's sort of neat. I doubt he is away at this time of day. Perhaps he cannot hear us from the front. Let us try the back door. I guess doorbells weren't invented yet in 1891? I don't know. You didn't have butlers? You need someone to open the door. I'm not touching any of this, by the way. Mrs. Oakwood. She just appeared. I didn't even see her there. She is the manor's housekeeper. Try not to get snow on my shoes, please. They're very nice. Yes? Who is it? Good morning, Mrs. Oakwood. Don't you remember me? Why, Dr. Kaufman. Bless my soul. It's been so long I hardly recognize you. How nice to see you again. Allow me to introduce my colleague, Dr. John Wakefield. Is the professor at home? We would like to see him. Why, yes, doctor, of course. I'm quite forgetting myself. Let me take you to him. It is really good of you to come. He receives so few visitors these days on account of his condition. Great. His condition? Oh, sir, I'm right sorry. I thought you knew. The professor, he suffers from an ailment afflicting his brain. Oh, another one. Great. He's now entirely confined to his bed. Oh, gee, I wonder what he did. It's not the same guy, is it? Professor Wright, you have visitors. One of them is your old friend. Look, do you recognize him? It is Johann, Professor, your old pupil. I reckon he does remember you, Johann, reckon. It has been a long time since I have seen him so excited. I will leave you two to talk to the professor. It may be difficult to keep him on one subject for long, but oh, it does him such a world of good to speak with old friends. She's a sweetheart, I like her. Should you need my assistance, I will be in the backyard. I like how one of them's sitting in a chair and the other one isn't, and he's only like a pixel shorter. Professor, Uncle James, you are back. It is I, Professor, Johann Kaufman. Where is father? Where has he been taken? He suffers from some kind of memory loss. Yes, I'm afraid he will not tell us much in this state. If we could but stimulate his memories, maybe then he could tell us of his research, something to unravel the mystery of the playwright. Perhaps. We have few other options in any case. Let us try. Why don't you explore the manor? Just go trespassing all over the place. Couldn't be a problem. There may be some object we can use to jog the professor's memory. Where is that, mask I had a while ago? I'm sure I could shove that in his face. Meanwhile, I will try and talk to him about the time we researched together. That could also help him remember. All right, well, Professor Wright. Father, why must you spend so much time away? Father? All right, he looks a lot like, the guy we were chasing in episode 3, season 1, episode 3. So I guess we gotta go find a thing in his house and show it to him. A painting of the ocean at the end of the afternoon. At night? The end of the twilight, I guess. There's a figure in black on the beach, but its face is shrouded by a hood. Alright, cheery. Can I go in here? Nope, it's locked. It is locked. The sign on the door reads attic. Okay, locked attic, I guess. An engraving on paper. The script is from a language unknown to me. I'm so paranoid that everything is recording properly now. I'm glancing over. An oil painting. It shows an obscure medieval scene. Okay, can I open this door? Yes, what is in here? The bathroom, apparently. The bathroom, the wash. Though I see myself in the mirror, the reflection is strangely distorted. That's kind of weird. You wanna fix the silvering on your mirror there? A large porcelain tub, its hefty weight supported on 4 blackened iron feet. A thin ring of damp residue around its interior suggests recent use. Okay, a common radiator. Are there uncommon radiators? Seems to be nothing of interest in here. Alright, that was cool. What are you? An old stone tower is depicted in the painting. Thorn vines have slithered across the entrance, forming a swarming blockade that almost seems to come alive when stared at for too long. You've got quite an imagination there, Wakefield. It won't open. Another door that just won't open. Is this the last door? It's the same layout. It's the first door on the right upstairs from Beechworth's house, too. There's a theme going on here of these doors that won't open. A portrait of Professor Wright. His appearance was quite different back then. An imposing, inquisitive figure. He looks almost exactly the same. His 12 pixels of color. Okay. Let's try this, I guess. What the hell is that? What is that? A gilded pipe. It runs from the room at the end of the corridor to the room upstairs. That's going to come into play later on, I bet. Another door that is locked. Not won't open, but is locked. A sea landscape. You got nothing to say about the ocean? The kitchen, perhaps? A bread oven. Oh, how nice. Various ingredients. Anything I can take? Nope. Smelling salts. Nope. Glass jars filled with spices and pickled food. Ew. That door is locked. The door is locked. A small sign reads basement, so we have to get into the basement and get into the attic. Sounds good enough. There's that gilded pipe that runs from the ground to the corridor. Oh, okay, so this pipe, a cast iron wood stove, and this runs to the last door upstairs. Can I talk to you? Hello, hello, friend? Do we gotta wait for that animation? She has the similar animation to Baldwin. She has a really similar animation to Baldwin. I just realized that. She stops and she throws her shovel down. May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. Yeah, okay. How did the professor become afflicted? The ailment runs in his family. Mr. Wright suffers from it, as did his father and grandmother before him. It is truly a terrible thing. And to think all these years Mr. Wright knew what would become of him. May God have pity on his poor soul. That is so, like, heartbreaking. This ailment that runs in Professor Wright's family, do you know what its symptoms are? Well, I can't speak those very long words physicians use. But I can tell you what I see in him. Professor Wright hardly remembers a thing from the last 40 years. It is like he's a child again. With God's mercy, it has now gone so far that it torments him no longer. That's sad. I will leave you to your work. I thank you for your assistance, not existence. Also existence, but a thick layer of ice covers the pool of water. What? Oh, that was a weird noise. What time is it? What time of year is it? They said a couple months later, so it was October before, so I guess it's sometime January or December or so. So that goes to the upstairs. And the upstairs is... Oh, wait, can I go in here? I haven't checked anything over here yet. I haven't checked those doors either. A porcelain jar containing some dried branches. How festive? Pretty festive? Whoa, that's bright. Is that outside? Oh, that's the front outside. So we've opened the door. That's cool. We're just going to leave the front door open for any Tom, Dick, or Harry to just wander in, I guess. Video game logic, everybody. That's also opened. An antique ceiling lamp. I've never heard it called a ceiling lamp before. That's neat. What is that? That looks very, bright and takeable. A tin soldier. It looks to have been painted by hand. It commemorates some military campaign that I have not heard of. Can I take it? I sure can. Could it hold some special significance to Professor Wright? Perhaps it will help stimulate his memories. That's a cute little thing. All right. Professor Wright has an eclectic collection from old adventure novels to treatises on the occult sciences. Some of these titles, I believe, have been forbidden by the Crown. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. What are you doing, Mr. Wright? A painting of the cliffs of this region. A globe. The surface is extraordinarily detailed. Judging by the strange shape of the continents, this must derive from a fictional work or some prehistoric era. Okay, that's weird. Oh, what the... Oh, neat. It's a puzzle, everybody. It's a puzzle. Wait, could I touch anything else on there? Nope. Okay, so that's gonna unlock a neat little secret. I wonder what's in there. I'm excited. I don't think I want to open that door. I can hear the racket of many birds on the other side. That's gonna burst open in a fucking jump scare, isn't it? I bet it is. That's gonna be exciting. Okay, let's go take the tin soldier to Wright, Adam Wright, Dr. Professor Wright, and see what he can make of it, if anything. Now, I wanted to go up there, you dolt. Gee, just frickin' walk for 5 minutes. So this door seems to be where the gilded pipe goes to. I can't go back there. It was this one, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, here, tin soldier. Don't know why. Oh, we're probably gonna talk to the thing, skid mark there. Do you recognize Professor Wright from the last episode? Sergeant Downing was sent to the front. The man that returned was not Sergeant Downing. Well, it wasn't Downing, it was Skid. My dearest visitor, he will know where to look. Oh, what a time he will have. Your visitor? What do you mean, Professor? He will have seen the map, and he will know the Book of Travels. The Book of Travels, yes, he will work it out. But it must not be too easy, no. But he will find the prize, I am sure. I know what he means. Prize? What on earth is he talking about, Kaufman? Something concealed. Something precious. In his adult state, he could have hidden away parts of his research. He was always a proud man. He would not easily have forgotten his most groundbreaking work. A sense of its grave importance at least would have remained. Well, you don't really understand the brain too much. In his confusion, perhaps he has holed it away somewhere for this, quote, dearest visitor of his to find. Why don't you explore the manor? Perhaps something will relate to these latest ramblings. Meanwhile, I will continue my endeavors to revive his memory through conversation. All right, well, you're going to be generally useless, and I'm going to do all this stuff. So let's go look at those books. And then we'll look at the globe, and we'll see if we can put 2 and 2 together to make 6. This way I think it was? Maybe? I don't remember. I think it was here. Can I look at the books again? Can I book again? Oh, here we go. There's a large volume here, quite worn. It is an illustrated edition of, quote, The Travels of Marco Polo. Perhaps this is the Book of Travels that Professor Wright mentioned? There's a mark on one of the pages. We began... here we go. I'm gonna write this down. Yeah, with my handy-dandy pencil of science. We began our journey by crossing this unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun, so facing west. Well, that's a west. There we go. At last we arrived at the merciful sight of the great ocean. We followed the coast north in hopes of reaching our home soon. Oh, it was not to be. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the great Khan, so we were forced to return as we had come. Return? We never set forth in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat to the port. Okay. Our sea voyage was short as our sails billowed with the powerful southern winds. Southern winds, does that mean they went north or they went south? I'm going to guess they went north. I'm going to write southern winds down. Southern wind is our backs to the sea, so probably east. Backs to sea. Oh, easternmost cape. Hang on. Shit, I fucked it up. Fucked it up. Yeah, fucked it up. Easternmost cape. Most east cape. Southern winds. East cape. Backs to the sea. We marched forth and soon reached home. Backs to sea. To sea. Is that it? Okay, so let's go to this globe. This strange globe with as many push buttons. Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. That's easy. Well, it's not easy, but okay, so from the desert, this is the desert. We faced west. Desert, and we went west to the ocean. Then we went north. Then we went back the way we came. There was a port to the south. And then the southern winds brought us north to the eastmost cape. That's the eastmost cape, I think. I did it! Yes, brilliant. Cool. That wasn't too hard. It seems I've triggered a hidden mechanism. A small compartment is opened in the globe. What do we get? There's a sealed letter inside. It is simply addressed to my dearest visitor. Kaufman needs to see this before it is opened. Okay, apparently this is Kaufman's letter, not mine. Oh my god, my nose is driving me fucking nuts. It's annoying as hell. It's bothering me. So let's go. So that was fun, right? That was pretty fun. Alright, Kaufman, what do you need? Hello, this thing. I found a thing. Hi, Kaufman, look, I found an envelope. It was hidden inside a globe that a strange mechanism opened. To my dearest visitor, let us see what's inside. Because it's addressed to us. Exactly. This is another part of an intricate riddle. But to what purpose? To conceal something, perhaps? Or just the last acts of a confused and drowning mind? I'm increasingly of the opinion that this is some mental construct. Some riddle conjured up by the professor's failing mind. He may not even have understood what he hid. Those seeking wisdom must first know their own foolishness. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal what the cold eye of logic sees not. Do you have to have sex with someone? What the hell? A riddle, and who would that visitor be? That is unknown to me, mein friend. There is only one way to answer that question. If we can find the answer to the professor's riddle, perhaps we will be able to solve this mystery. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I don't know how long these games are, and I feel bad that my last episode was, like, super short. So, I guess we'll end it here. Why do I keep moving the microphone away from me? Now I wonder, what if I had stayed? Anyway, we're going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Savinary. This has been The Last Door, Season 2, Episode 2. I forgot the name of it already. Big deal. And I guess in the next episode we're going to talk to the professor and figure out more about this strange letter that we got. Anyway, see you in the next one. Take care.